Okay, let's have a look at the question. Which of the following best expresses the main conclusion of the above argument? Okay, so this is identifying the main conclusion type of question, right? And now we are moving to the text itself. Sometimes poverty is defined in relation to average income. Okay, so here the subject of the first topic sentence is poverty. It means we are going to talk about poverty, and pay attention, is defined. So the definition of poverty is what we're going to look at. For example, people may be said to be poor if their income is less than 60% of the average income. Okay, for the population. This is not a legitimate definition. So here's the statement. This is not a legitimate definition, and this should be the main conclusion, right? Because it is a measure of inequality rather than poverty. And here, I believe we are going to have what? The arguments why it is not a legitimate definition. This is obvious if we consider the consequences of using the definition. It means that a huge pay rise for middle managers automatically throws some people into poverty, even though their income has not changed. On the other hand, the definition implies that in a society where almost everyone is starving, no one is poor. Okay, if a certain person earns $70 and he or she, $70, and their average income in that area is $100. Let's say so he or she is earning 70%, so that person is not in the poor group, right? But let's imagine some guys, some middle managers have a pay rise of, let's say, $100, and the average becomes $150. So these guys who were earning $70, they had everything they needed for this amount of money, let's say. Yeah, that should be per day to be enough, right? So they had everything they needed, and what happened? They started earning not 70% of the average, but, this should be $1. So $150 is the new average, and they are earning less than 50%, because 50% is $75, right? So they are earning less than $75, and now they are in the poor group, even though their income hasn't changed, and they still can buy what they used to buy. So, okay, clearly, this is correct. And now let's move on. On the other hand, the definition implies that in a society where almost everyone is starving, so let's say there are 100 people in a village and all of them are earning $1 per month, let's say. Let's just assume that, okay? So they are starving, right? But the average income is $1 because everyone is earning $1, right? So they are earning 100% from the average income. In percentage, that's 100%. $1 out of $1, right? So it means no one is poor there. So definitely these arguments are right, and our conclusion is that this definition defining poverty in relation to average income as a percentage is not correct, is not legitimate. So let's find the answer from these options. Having a relatively low income is not the same as being poor. No, we're not interested. We are interested in the definition of poverty. Okay, and which proves that this definition is not right. It is impossible to find an appropriate definition of no. This is not what we're interested in. This is not the conclusion of the text. It is wrong to define poverty in relation to average income. Yeah, this is what we want, okay? So this is the answer that we're looking for, C. C is the paraphrase of this. This is not a legitimate definition. So, poverty defined in relation to average income is not a legitimate definition. It is wrong to define poverty in relation to average income. They're the same. So this is our answer. Thank you. We're moving to the second question.
if you have any TSA problems that you cannot solve or that is hard for you, then you can send the link to the PDF file and the number of the question in the comments below, and I will try to solve it for you on my next video. So comment, subscribe, and of course, for my channel to develop, right? So see you in the next video, guys.